For example, it is easier for a woman to gain followers faster than a man. And it all depends on her content as well. Reminisce all the time that we had. I be running, I'm running that bag. She be talking you. What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back, NCL Family. We only going one direction, and it's up from here, man. So today, ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into it. We got Myron. For you guys who don't know, the Fresh and Fit podcast. So today we got Myron. Myron tells broad she's masculine and proves his point. Original link for me in the description. You know, I watched some of the Fresh and Fit podcasts, some of them, the clips. I don't really, indulge into it that deep. But I would love to see his perspective on this masculine female. Okay, let's get into it.
What do you think a woman does in her life up until 18?
You see a guy with 10 girls, he has status, that's awesome, but you don't know what it took for the man to acquire the status.
What do you think a girl goes
But you said a girl's 18, she's pretty, and she gets invited on a yacht.
Not every girl's pretty, especially growing up.
Do you know why?
Average girls have more marketability than celebrity men.
That's what you think.
No, it's true.
No, that's what you think, because you know what? Let me tell you something. Okay,
Wait, 1 second.
Celebrity men.
That's what you think.
Average girls have more marketability than celebrity men.
That's what you think.
No, it's true.
No, that's what you think, because you know what? Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm just going to explain to you the difference between...
Stop 1 second.
Go on.
Because you don't know what you're fucking talking about.
I know what you're
What? I ain't gonna lie, Myron. Just take a breather. Take a breather.
I'll tell you why, because I'm a woman and I know the work it takes for a woman to get to a stage where she can even be attractive to a man. Don't think that women don't do anything. They don't just wake up and go out of bed,
They don't do shit.
And not only that, we have more emotional work than you guys do.
Stop.
See, one thing about debates like these, bro, there needs to be a point where, okay, you speak, Myron, and then let her speak. Or let her speak, then you speak. This little back and forth thing, whose voice is going to be on top of each other, bro, there's no point going to get proven. Because everyone's trying to speak on top of each other. That's one thing I'm going to say for now.
Stop.
You're mad,
Stop. Sure, like,
There's
we got
completely,
way more.
be quiet, hold on. There's completely average women that we know that have come on our fucking show and had sex with A-list celebrities off of our show.
Men's standards are
Because
lower.
But that proves my point.
They are easy. They just want to get their dick wet.
Oh my God, you're not refuting my point. That women, average chicks, have access to exceptional men. However, average men cannot attract exceptional women. Do you understand that?
Okay,
See,
yeah.
That is true. That is true. Give me 1 second, guys. That is true. That is completely true. Because, actually, I'll just let him finish this point. then I'll say mine.
That's fine.
So therefore, hold on. So since average women are able to attract exceptional men, by definition, that means women have dating on easy mode.
No.
Because their burner performance is lower.
Look.
This is what I mean. Y'all like
Yeah,
logic. You just agree with everything I said.
Hey, I don't like all this noise, man.
Women have fucking on easy mode. Not dating.
That's it.
Serious
Women
relationships.
have sex on easy mode.
We don't have
Dating is hard.
commitment on easy mode.
No.
We don't have marriage
Stop.
on easy mode.
You're able. Hold on. This is what I'm trying to say.
fuckable, but not like
No.
marriage
And
material.
if you don't get wifed, it's your fucking fault. It comes back to women not having accountability. You can at least get in the room with Future.
Yeah.
You can at least get in the room with Drake. You can at least get in the room with a fucking NBA player and show yourself there. I'm not getting a chance with Rihanna ever, no matter how much status I get. I'm not getting a chance. I have to build myself up to be in that room with those bad bitches. You guys don't. That's the difference. And you could be an average fucking girl. I know average girls that have no future hanging out with Future right fucking now. That's the difference.
That was a
So
good
you
one.
cannot sit there and tell me that,
Hey, you spit
women have it hard. No, you fucking don't, man. No, you don't.
Women have it easy in every facet of life.
Not really.
But honestly, just to take a pause right there, right? I know this is a podcast, but it sounds like he's complaining. Because, bro, this is how it's been since time. This is how it's been since time. Nothing changed. Guys men will always have to work their way up. I don't want to say a woman is not, but regarding men and status, it will be harder for a man to be in the same environment with a woman. If the roles were reversed, it's easier for a woman to be in the same environment with a man. That doesn't mean the woman doesn't have to work on herself and be presentable, yes. But the man still has to work himself up, level up to be in the same environment with, how he said it, A-list celebrity woman.
And the problem is we've had women's empowerment content telling us we've had it so hard. But the truth of the matter is we get into college easier, we get jobs easier, we can get into relationships. People are just nicer to us because we're women. Mm-hmm. And then we go out and we think we're so oppressed, but we're really not.
That's not really like if you take a man's life in 2024 and a woman's life in 2024, women objectively have it easier and again, you have the privilege of saying something ridiculous. No offense, with all due respect, but I'm using this as an example to show how women lack critical thinking skills. You have the privilege of saying, "Oh, just have some status and you'll have women."
Myron,
what does that take to get status?
Myron,
status and you'll have women. Women lack critical thinking skills. You have the privilege of saying, "Oh, just have some status and you'll have women."
Myron,
what does that take to get status?
Myron,
it's because it's so much easier for women to get status than men. It's so much easier.
You guys
for us
are
to get
born with
followers.
status.
Yeah.
Myron,
if you're attractive, how many?
That's true. Regarding social media platforms, etc., it is easier for women to gain followers. Like, let's use Instagram for example. It is easier for a woman to gain followers faster than a man. And it all depends on her content as well, right? Of what is she producing on the Instagram, what she's posting, right? But let's say a shirtless guy and a girl with a bikini fit on, and the guy with the shorts on, right? Two different Instagrams. A woman Instagram will that she both of them posting consistently, posting the same beach area, etc. The woman followers will gain more than the men. Point blank period. That's how life is, right? It's easier for the woman to persuade an audience better than a man. If they're saying the same thing, by the way, if I'm putting it in the same context. Of course, if they're saying different things, then the guy might, you understand, but same content, same environment, same starting point, then yes. Ladies are,
Many useless fucking bitches are on Instagram right now.
The key word is if you are attractive.
It's not hard to be attractive as a female.
It is actually.
You can get surgery. You can do filters.
And that's easy.
Men can do that too. You have access to money.
Really, you can risk your life for beauty?
Okay.
That's dead.
Hold on. If you really want to go up, you can. But you can be average, put filters on your shit, and be attractive. There's regular girls, bro, that get DMs from top tier guys.
Look, an idiot with £1 million could make hundreds of thousands in profit in just a few days.
They have access to these men.
And usually what they do...
Bro, it's because of the men, bro. Men's standards have went low as well. You can't... Men's standard has went low. Like, the guys' standards is not how it used to be as well. That's why there's regular girls and there's below average. Even them ones, like, any dudes will still hit. Some dudes be hitting anything that stands on 2 feet. You understand?
What was that thing you retweeted? Myron,
sexual access.
Myron, what was that thing you retweeted earlier when the guy did like 11,000 swipes or something on dating?
Yeah.
He got what did you get, 70 dates in the end or something?
17 dates. Swipe the right, like 11,000 times or some shit.
It comes out
Average
as
guy.
70 dates.
Average guy.
Yeah, exactly. And the bar for women, like you said, the reality is the bar for women to be considered attractive, and not hot, not super beautiful, whatever, but attractive enough is significantly lower than it is for men, right? A girl, as long as she's kind of slim, she's kind of pretty, she's in the room, right? She's in the room with Drake. She can put some makeup on, she can do a bit of, whatever. She's on the yacht with Drake. It's not actually that hard.
That's different from marriage material, though.
Well, that's a different matter. But
that's a different conversation. But what he's saying is true. Yeah,
Myron said, but the reality is, at least you're in the ballpark then.
I get
so
it, yeah.
then you've got the opportunity.
You get the opportunity.
Yeah,
like
fair enough.
And this is why I don't respect, like, when you guys sit here and say, oh, I want to do this or whatever, like, women don't have to earn their value. Like, if you meet a top tier guy and he doesn't commit to you, you suck. Why can't we call women losers? Why can't we tell them you just suck, like you're not attractive? Because if you go on a date with a guy, right, and you have good girlfriend traits, you're not annoying, you're not a fucking bimbo, you're not stupid as fuck, you're not fat, you're not crass, you're not obnoxious, you're not like a guy will probably wife you, bro. So my thing is, like, if you can't get wife, that's your fault as the woman. But at least you get the opportunity to meet the man. That's what I'm trying to say.
Makes sense.
Y'all get to take the shot at least. We don't even get to take the shot unless we pay to get the fucking basketball. Like I don't think women get that shit. You guys get the shot. We don't. We have to be exceptional to even get an opportunity.
I feel sad for the kind of women, for the kind of men that you guys are, because you surround yourself with a lot of race girls.
Wow.
No, actually,
because my girls don't act like that.
Okay.
I have to say,
I've met your
and I
girls.
must say, no, you've not met my girls actually. You met people that I chose to bring on your podcast actually.
She's walking off. Okay.
You've not met my friends, Pearl. I'll tell you that much. You know people. You know some people that I know.
Actually, I want to speak on this because.
Yeah, hey, if you can leave. Hey, we just have a rule. We take your IG off. It's cool though. If you gotta leave, you gotta leave. I totally understand it. That's totally fine. You can go. You can go. You can go.
That's it. There's a rule, and she probably gonna try to make it. Oh, why you need to take my IG? Then there's a rule, man. You should. I'm sure you knew. Sure you knew what was up before you came to the podcast, and she probably tweet. Oh, they took out my IG and I've been here for 4 hours. And
all right, that's fine. All right.
No, because that was something that I thought when I first came on the podcast was that, not all women are like this. And I just kind of thought that Myron and Fresh were just interviewing Miami girls. Until I moved to London across the pond, and I got the same responses from women from Africa, from Italy, from literally all over the world that they get in Miami. Women are women. We just have nature.
What was that nature? Sorry.
Being delusional.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Being delusional.
Same as men.
Yeah.
Like you're you just tried to argue with me that a woman's dating life is similar in difficulty to a man's, and that's just not true at all.
I'll tell you why.
Wait,
hold on, hold 1 second.
Go ahead. Tell me
addressed
how.
me. Let me tell you something. For example, okay, I single, I'm stepping out. I decide to be open-minded and give men opportunities to speak to them. And what I find, I beg.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay. And
I beg. Let her speak.
I'm telling you, for facts, in modern day, the same way you guys can complain about women is the same way we complain about men. For me, I actually find it very difficult to even speak to men. Not just because of what I look like, it's also because of the fact that a lot of the time men will be thinking, okay, she thinks like, she's comfortable. She's very much, established in herself. And they tend to challenge me for no reason. They're not even nice to me. So I'm not going to lie to you. The same way you complain about women, I complain about men. Yeah, it will be easier for me if I want to have sex with a man, but it will be much harder for me to be able to respect a man to a point where I will say, yeah, I would marry you. Oh, yeah, I would give you the opportunity to even get close to me that way. Because a lot of men are letting themselves down in what it even means to be a basic man.
So it's the guy's fault?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's the guy's fault. I'm talking from my perspective. The same way you guys can complain is the same way I complain. You guys find it difficult. I find it difficult.
But you're not refuting any of his points.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just adding my point. Okay. I also find it difficult. So I don't think it's okay.
Useless
points. For you, but it's my experience. So I think just compare.
Let's be objective here.
I'm trying to fathom everything. If y'all I ain't speaking on it too much because I'm trying to get the gist of it.
Let's do a little bit of accountability. You're 31 years old.
Yes.
You're a fairly masculine woman.
So you say?
You are.
Well, I don't know. A lot of people tell me I'm not. They say that it's dependent on the man. If you find me masculine, it's maybe you're not masculine enough.
No.
Now I'm going to speak on this. True. To an extent. Right? Different men bring out different side of women. Right? Now, I'm no love expert. Or no lady expert. Or no man. Like, none of that. But different men bring out different side of women. For example, John and me. Excuse me. If I speak to this girl called Sophia, right? I speak to Sophia, laugh, giggle, good vibes. She find me in an intimate way due to how I carry myself, and I didn't lead off on the friendly vibe. John speak to Sophia. He buys her roses. He buys her this. He buys her that. Of course, she's now gonna boss him, and she would never boss me because that's not how that's not the energy that I approached her with. You understand? Two different men bring out two different sides in one woman. You understand? I could bring out the lovely, caring, cooking, just the things that would make a man feel appreciative, right? And he could bring out the, as he said, the masculine. She telling him, man, you should have buy me this drink, or you should have ordered me some food. You ain't ordered me no food. You broke ass nigga. She telling him all this while ordering me food. You understand? I've been in situations where I'm the girl damn near next to me, and she's on the phone with another guy telling him to do this, to do that. Oh, make sure you buy my groceries, or make sure you do this for me tomorrow. He's like, yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry about it. I'll get it done. Don't get mad. And she's next to me. Don't get mad. Yeah, better do it tomorrow. She's not talking like this because it's clearly me, but, she's giving him a bit of a, and then she comes back, hang up the phone. Yeah, baby, so, you feel me? So it's two different women, two different sides of the woman from two different men.
No. So I'm just you're not agreeable. Right?
Not with you.
You're just not agreeable, which is a masculine trait. You pursued higher education. You work in the professional world.
I'm a teacher, so that's a feminine profession, really, isn't it?
Are you a teacher? You said that you counsel people.
Behavior management. I work with children. I help them.
Okay. Again, actually. You don't have children, right? And you don't have a man?
No.
Okay, so you're pursuing career.
No, I'm not pursuing a career. I'm just living my life because I have bills to pay.
Okay. Look, whether you want to accept it or not, right? And women get really mad when I say this. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have bills to pay means you have to step into your masculine to work, to not be agreeable. I'm not trying to shit on you.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But working and pursuing higher education, etc., inevitably masculizes you as a female.
Well, I believe that for me, higher education.
I don't believe. Pursuing higher education, I don't believe that. Okay. That's all I'm going to say.
Give me the opportunity to be around men of value.
Let's go back to the original point that I was trying to make here.
And it does add value to me in Africa.
Why I say that? Because it's like you putting her in a box. I wouldn't. That's a strong statement. He's saying it's masculine to pursue higher education. It's like you telling her she can't, improve her knowledge in a specific area because it's masculine. That don't mean she has to go, probably work all her life or choose a career that's gonna make her masculine. Depends the career as well or what she's choosing, right? But you can't just say studying higher education is gonna make you masculine as a woman. Nah, Myron, I don't agree with you on that.
Women being educated is a good thing.
Okay, look, again, that's great. But all I'm simply trying to say here is because you're saying, oh, well, I could complain about men too, blah, 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 all this other stuff. You do understand that at 31 years old, being a fairly masculine woman and having a higher education, et cetera, actually hurts you when it comes to finding a man, right?
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. What I'm doing right here is I'm talking to you, somebody that I don't necessarily agree with. But I don't surround myself with people like you. So the people that I am around...
All right, guys, so that's the end of part 1. You feel me? Part 2 coming up soon. Stay tuned to that. I hope, you agreed or you disagreed with some of the things I said. If you didn't, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts because, this is a real, situation that's happening in society. People perceiving a lot of women as masculine. You understand? If you agree with what Myron said, say it in the comments. If you don't, say it in the comments. If you disagree with what I said, by all means, say it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you all think. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. NCL Family, we gone.